welcome back to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit, and today we have an extra special collaboration. It's my second collaboration with Capricorn Venus Tarot, and it's truly a joy and it's truly an honor to work with you again. So thank you for working with me and giving me this wonderful opportunity, Capricorn Venus. And definitely do go head over to her channel. She's a brilliant reader. She's very psychic, but it's not just the psychic part. It's also the love that she pours into her readings that you can really feel through her messages, and it's truly something to be admired. And I definitely do watch her videos when I'm down and out, when I really feel I need that boost of just having someone understand how I'm feeling that day. So she really provides that for me, so I'm so grateful to really work with her. It's truly a joy. And I also want to say just thank you, because in our first collaboration video she just had the sweetest introduction to me. I was really touched. So thank you so much. And having said that, she's going to be looking at what have you made your person realize, and what I'm going to be looking at is what has your person realized about you. So definitely do let us know how these messages resonate. And we have 3 piles as usual. I don't have any options. Go to the description box below. It will have the timestamp for your pile, and let your intuition guide you to pile 1, 2, 3, whichever one you're called to, and that will be your reading. And again, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below, so you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And definitely do go head over to Capricorn Venus's Tarot channel. Go show her lots of love, and do let us know how does the reading resonate. Thank you. Hello, if you chose pile number 1, this is your crystal ball reading on what have they realized about you. And this is a collaboration between Capricorn Venus and me, where she's going to be looking at what have you made them realize. And definitely do go head over to Capricorn Venus's Tarot channel. I will leave a link to it in the title of this video, and I will leave a YouTube handle tagged in the title of this video as well. So definitely do go head over to her channel, go show her lots of love, and let's just jump into the reading now. Just give me a minute and we'll get to channeling on what has your person realized about you specifically. Okay, pile number 1. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing 2 people, and one person is taller than the other person, and I think you are the one that looks more short and I would say very docile, and your person looks a little more scary. But I feel this is sort of helping me see that even if they undermined you a lot, because I do think this person has undermined you a lot. I think they underestimated you a lot. And I think this is not the first person to do this to you, and you do have a sense of coldness, as if, yeah, okay, whatever, just another. So I think they really underestimated how you could just basically checkmate this person. And I think this is what you have done. Even if you were not in competition with them, I think they were in competition with you. Now I'm seeing a chessboard, and now I'm hearing playing chess, not checkers. So there's definitely a lot of quiet strength about you. You definitely don't need an army behind you to conquer the kind of things you want to conquer. And I do feel things have been stacked against you a lot. And I would even say karmically and on purpose, for you to realize your true potential, which I know is a little painful, but just look at all the beauty you're creating right now, because you're definitely creating a lot of beauty. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing gardens. So you are cultivating something that is going to really leave behind a legacy, not just for yourself, but something that's going to be very useful and helpful for others. So I think you might even get very exhausted in doing what you're doing over here, and people don't always realize the kind of energy it takes for you to do what you do. And I think your person has finally realized. I think they treated you badly because they thought you were not equal to them. And that is true, because you're definitely better than your person over here, pile number 1. And I think that is what they're realizing right now. And even if this person might not come to you and tell you that, despite them hating you, you do inspire them, and how that is the coolest thing ever, they will never give you that satisfaction. And I think a lot of y'all are maybe looking for an apology. I think that's a long stretch for you to expect. I don't think this person has the capacity to apologize, because again, even if things are not exactly great for them, they still don't see what the problem is or what they did wrong over here. So I do see them eventually coming crawling back. I do see them wanting to come back to you and apologize for all the time lost and how they should have prioritized you, all that nonsense. But I think you know better now, pile number one, and you clearly don't need this person. I think you're doing very, very well by yourself. And again, I'm seeing rains. So you have left this, so you have really left this person way behind. I think you are in the fast lane and you're not even close to this person. You have definitely taken off, and I think you have also realized just how things have improved for you ever since this person left your life. So this was definitely also a spiritual and a karmic test over here. And I think this person, you were not the first, you were not the first target of this predator. I don't even know why I'm saying that, but I guess we'll go with that. So you haven't been the first prey to this predator. I'm seeing a cheetah and a deer, and I see the deer outrunning the cheetah. So they really met their match. And like I said, you were not the first person that they did this to, but you definitely have been sort of the karmic retribution for all the people that have come before you in this person's life, pile number one. That's what I'm really seeing. And I don't think you feel the same way about this person, even if they still feel some type of way about you. I think you have completely cut your ties and you have just moved on, and you don't have the same kind of electrical charge. So I do feel they're energetically trying to attach themselves to you by even just talking about you, right? This person seems a little gossipy. They could be a water sign or an air sign, but they definitely have this very gossipy tendency to them, which honestly isn't helping their case. And like I said, this person, again, they don't realize what has completely gone wrong. And I think they're still maybe blaming you as you walked away. But I think even everyone can see the truth now. And this person is just looking like a clown, not in like a cool clown way, but in like a very cringe clown way. Because I'm seeing a clown, and not a pretty clown, not a high fashion clown. I'm seeing an ugly clown. So this person is definitely coming off as an ugly clown to a lot of people around them. Like, it's very sad, but you also feel like laughing at them, which I know is not the nicest thing to say, but that's just how people around them are reacting. And it's just giggles. It's just giggles and cackles, pile number one. That's what I'm seeing over here. Yeah. I feel this person like had a group text message about you. I think this person was really obsessed, and I think they're still obsessed. But they realize that they cannot just come at you at all, firstly, and they cannot come back with the same kind of nonsense. You're just going to toss them aside and keep doing what you're doing, because you're also glowing over here, because I'm seeing a sun and I'm seeing a single sun. So this person is not draining you anymore. Like I said, there's no energetic cord from your end, and the energetic cords that they're trying to attach to you are not sticking, because your vibration has completely shifted and changed, and even you have changed since you crossed paths with this person. So keep shining over here. I'm seeing a lot of yellow, I'm seeing a lot of just bright orange, and I'm seeing the sun. So you're radiating a lot of joy right now. You're doing very well for yourself, and I think things are only going to improve for you from this point onwards. And I think all this person can do is just see you I think all this person can do is just see you shine like everyone else, and they will never have access to you. And that's what they have realized over here, pile number one. So understand that that was just a phase for you, and you definitely don't relate to the kind of person you used to be back then. That doesn't mean you don't honor it. It's just you have completely changed, not just 180, but I would even say 360 over here, pile number one. So there's a very clear message of you, firstly, even dispelling a lot of this negativity this person put on you, and you have transmuted it into something so much more beautiful that is going to bring you so much more victory and abundance than you could even possibly imagine. And I do think maybe you sometimes think about it, like how something can change in a day or an hour, or how things just completely change in like a second. And I think you're having these higher realizations, and I think you're getting more spiritual than ever. And I think that is also helping you glide through life very easily. I'm seeing a swan now. So you are still very graceful despite you having experienced what you have, and you still are afloat. You haven't let the waters get to you, and you still remain very, very beautiful. And now I'm seeing a swan in the night time with the full moon. So I do feel maybe you are very connected to the moon cycles. You're very, very intuitive. You could even be very clairvoyant, clairaudient over here. So this person also realizes that they thought that they were fooling you, all this while, they were being the fool and not realizing that you're actually very psychic over here, and you just intuitively know what the truth is, or it's just revealed to you somehow. And that is a blessing you have over here, pile number one. So this person is also very jealous of the kind of blessings you have. They're jealous of your your spiritual team over here, your ancestors, because they're very loving and they're very, very protective over you over here. You're very favored by God, pile number one, and you need to just always be more grateful. Yeah. I see this person trying to crawl their way back in, but there's just an iron door. So I think you were very paranoid about this person at one point, and I don't think you're that paranoid about this person anymore. So no matter how many failed attempts they have of trying to bring you down with them, it's just not going to happen. And that's just going to increase the divide between you and this person. So they're sort of like in their own mousetrap and they're not realizing what they're doing. It's honestly a little sad by number one. But I think they had this coming karmically, and I think they really had this coming karmically, and I think you truly are the karmic retribution of all the all the people they have troubled before you. I don't think this person had a very happy childhood, and I don't think they're having a very good time in their adult life either right now. I think they feel incredibly alone, and I think you know this. I think you understand that, and in a way, you truly saw them for who they were, and then decided you don't like them, which is totally understandable. And I think they do realize this, and that's why they're a little more triggered by you walking away from them, because in a way they feel as if they truly have no redemption. This is really sad. But you're not the savior. They have to save themselves. And they can still choose to do better, but I just don't see them change. Even though I really want to say that they would, I don't see that. So I think this person is just going to be where they are. If they're not, they're just going to downgrade even more. And I just see you doing well for yourself. And I think with you also, it's a little game of patience. You get blessings and then you plateau and then you get blessings again. So understand your own cycles over here. Understand that sometimes succeeding looks like plateauing. You don't always just want to keep going up all the time, pile number one. Please understand this. Don't operate out of greed, operate out of love. And I think you do clearly distinguish between those things. And sometimes even operating out of love doesn't work out for you. That's what you think, but it will work out for you in the end, because I'm seeing so much happiness for you. I'm seeing 10 of cups and I'm seeing 10 of pentacles, the traditional tarot. So I'm definitely also seeing new love over here if this was a romantic situation for you. So fit it to your situation. It's a general reading. I'm seeing a black hole, and I feel it's your person. They just they just have a void within them, and I just see the void within them increase even more the more they realize how far you are from them. So I think this person also blames you for a lot of the problems in their life without having like zero accountability. And I just see them falling into that black hole, honestly. So all the best to them. But don't let this bring you down. Pile number one, I think this also seems like some past life karma that you had to balance out. And show yourself grace, especially about your own past, and let your sadness completely dissipate. It will. And soon you will be attracting in new people that are truly going to fulfill you and pour into you the way you pour into other people. So all your own feelings of unrequited love are going to disperse. You're going to truly feel loved again, by number one. So know you're truly deserving of this as well. I see you getting more attractive. I see you getting more magnetic. I also see you becoming more chill and more laid back about certain things. So you're not going to be chasing all the time. You're going to be more in your Empress energy. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, anything in the middle. You're going to truly embody your own divine feminine energy where you're just aligning with things with so much ease and effortlessness. And it's also the all the lovely blessings that are showering over you from God. So you're coming into a very happy time in your life, and your person can see this even if they will not admit it. They can see this and they really want a piece of the pie, but they know they're not going to get anything. They're going to starve. So don't blame yourself for this at all. It was never your fault. There are just certain things that have to play out, and hopefully this person will learn one day. That's what we can hope. Yeah, I'm seeing the black hole again, and I kind of don't want to see that. So I feel they're going to continue doing this. It's just going to be with someone else that they're going to suck their life force out of, as they tend to do. They have become very parasitic by nature. I really want to stop now. But I also feel that this person is also going to meet their match who is just like them, but much worse. And I do think for a lot of y'all, this has already happened. So it just seems like a show that is so cringe, but it is so cringe that you can't help but watch for the comedy aspect. So yeah, I think that. Yeah, my vision has gone blank. So I think that's all I see. Any other messages? Okay, I'm seeing an imprint, and I feel this is your imprint. I think this is you doing big stuff. Pile number one, you're going to really leave a mark on a lot of people, like you have left a mark on this person, and you have sort of sowed the seeds that is up to your person to water to become better. But that's a choice they have to make. And sadly, this is not what they're realizing about you, that you actually helped them. Yeah, I think that's all I see. Yeah, so again, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below. So you can definitely reach out for private reading. And definitely do go head over to Capricorn Venus's tarot channel and do check out her video on what have you made them realize, because clearly there are a few things that they need to realize. And definitely do go head over to her channel, go show her lots of love, let her know you came from Tarot Yogi, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. Hello, if you chose file number 2, this is your reading on what has your person realized about you. And this is a collaboration between Capricorn Venus and me, where she's going to be looking at what have you made them realize. So definitely do go head over to her channel, go show her lots of love, let her know you came from Tarot Yogi. Definitely check out her part of the collaboration. And I'm going to be doing a crystal ball reading on what has your person realized about you specifically. So just give me a minute and we'll get to channeling. Okay, so what I'm getting right away is your person realizes that they really miss you, even if you don't feel the same. I don't think you miss this person. And I think your person is getting a little afraid because they realize they don't have that same sort of emotional domination and control over you. I think this person definitely had some control over you at some point, but they do realize they don't have the same pull. And I think you have become very secretive. I think you have become very private and to a great extent also very introverted. And I think you're also focusing on a lot of projects and you are in this very creative energy by yourself. So I think your person definitely wants to peep in and see what you're truly up to, because they know you're up to something big. And they also realize that they cannot come back. You just simply wouldn't tolerate them the way you used to maybe in the past. And this could be romantic, but for a lot of y'all, I'm getting this is not necessarily romantic. This could even be just family or like a friend. But it's going to be different for all of y'all to fit it into your situation, because I'm seeing a few scenarios. And but I am seeing this common thread of you finally giving up on them in a very good way, which honestly has worked out for you. And that is what they're realizing, that they thought they were really all that, but they were just harnessing your star power, because you are the star over here, pile number 2. I'm definitely seeing the star card from the tarot. So you're definitely glowing right now. You are very much in your celebrity star energy. And I think even if you have gone underground, people still know of you. People have heard of you, even if you don't know all these people. And for a lot of you, I could even feel that you could be in the public eye over here, or you could soon want to, because it's definitely a part of your destiny. I'm seeing a scroll now. So they do realize that they they purposely played the villain. And I think this person also realizes that they cannot come and act dumb, because you really see through their deceit. And I think this is really getting to them. All this while they really felt that they had one over on you. But I think what they're truly realizing is that you had them in your jaws like all the time, and you just bit their head off and do this, and you managed to do this, and you managed to do this very elegantly with a lot of class. So your person is definitely very pissed, and I don't see this person change, honestly. I think they're going to continue to do what they're doing right now, and it's just going to get them in more trouble. So I think your person is also trying to spy. I think your person is maybe stalk your social media using a fake account. So just be careful, or just be mindful. Not careful because you have nothing to worry, but I do feel this person has some very stalkerish tendencies. This person could maybe drive by your house. I'm getting very creepy energy, so just be careful by number 2. That's all. But I don't see this person being able to affect you negatively any more than they already have. And I also see that it's almost like their reign got over once they messed with you. And I think this is what they are realizing, that they don't have even the same kind of power on other people the way they used to. So I think this person is used to portraying themselves a certain way. And I think the mask has finally fallen. And now everyone can really see who this person is for all their truth. And they're not very happy with how they're being perceived, because there is a part of them that is honestly very narcissistic, which just feels that they have not done anything wrong. And there's definitely a lot of blaming you here as well, but they're just they're just descending into their own madness. And this is what they need to realize. So it would be very interesting to see what Capricorn Venus has to say about what have you made them realize, because those are going to be some hard lessons for them. It does seem like that over here. I'm also getting something about your creativity over here. So I think your creativity is going to be a real part of your identity. Pile number 2, and I think you're going to be able to forge your way through that. You're not supposed to have a very conventional way about doing things ever. I think you've always just followed your own heart, and I think you're going to continue doing that. And I just see you getting more divine inspirations and downloads to really help you push in the right direction. And what from the outside might seem like shortcuts to your person, but it is your dedicated hard work. And on top of that, it's also some magic and help from the divine realms for you. So your person might feel as if things just fall into your lap, but we all know that is not the case. So I think this person might even try to undermine what you're doing, or your amazing work, but I think it's going to speak for itself. Let, your energy is going to speak for itself, and their energy is going to speak for itself. And I think a lot of people that were against you and in their camp also want to maybe hit you up and even apologize or be even interested in you romantically, but needless to say, you should not entertain any of these people, pile number 2. And now I'm seeing a cheetah for some reason, and I'm seeing cheetah cubs. So I do feel you're still maybe getting used to the new you, pile number 2, and give yourself time, give yourself the grace you need to integrate all these amazing blessings that are coming towards you, because it can get very overwhelming here as well. And I also see you getting very telepathic, and I feel with time your skill is only going to improve. You're only going to become a greater master at whatever you're trying to do and achieve over here. And this person really tried to throw some wrenches in your plan, and they might have succeeded for maybe like 2 seconds, but it only made you stronger, and it only accelerated your own growth, pile number 2. And this is what they're realizing in a way, but they're not very happy about that realization. But they also feel very cocky, as if it is their impact. So this person is not a little, this person is very delusional, pile number 2. And what to say about that, right? Nothing. So let them continue being the laughingstock that they are. And I think you're going to be just killing it. I think you're just going to be in like the center stage at whatever you're doing, and you're going to be truly known for what you do. And I think there will be a few things. I don't just see you having one career. I at least see you doing 3 different things over a long period of time in your career, and you're just going to be a master at everything you touch over here, pile number 2. So this is what you also need to know, that whichever direction you choose to go in right now, pile number 2, you will conquer. That is the energy you are in right now. You're just bursting forth with so much energy that you obviously need to channel wisely, and you have been doing it so far. So I only want you to continue doing this good hard work. And this person was definitely in secret competition with you, but they realized that you're not even in the same league as them. You're much much ahead than they could be even in this lifetime. So it would be very interesting to see how you have made this person realize certain things, because they're honestly coming off to be very, very bitter. I'm seeing dark chocolate. So maybe you like eating dark chocolate. Maybe a person needs to eat dark chocolate. Maybe they're indulging too much in sugar and they don't look as good as they used to, is what I want to say over here, pile number two. So, yeah. They truly need to realize that pissing in someone's yard is not going to make theirs any greener. And I think that is a song by Casey Musgraves. So definitely check that out. Maybe that's your channeled song over here. So there is a deeper lesson that they're being taught over here, I feel. And hopefully one day they will truly be grateful and realize that in a way you have been a very good teacher to them, even if they were trying to destroy you. By number two. Again, I'm getting something about your clairvoyance over here. I think you can really see through it all, and that's why you're being so quiet. You could have really created a scene if you really wanted to, but you defeated them by not fighting, pile number two, and this is what they're realizing. So just keep what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing, pile number two, because you're clearly winning over here. And I'm not saying you have to wish them the best. You can just maybe hope and pray that they heal, maybe, so they would stop being such a tyrant to anyone they come in contact with. And there's just only so much you can blame your parents. And I think this person is a little too old to be blaming their parents, which I think maybe they still do, which is clearly not okay. This person, I don't see them getting accountable. I'm really trying hard to say something positive over here, but I definitely feel maybe there's a part of you, maybe 0.01%, that still wants an apology, but I don't see them giving you this apology. I think they're too bitter to give you an apology. And sometimes the disrespect is enough. It's the closure you need. And just know that things are only going to improve for you. And I think already they are. I think you're already shining, but I think you're going to shine even more. And they're not going to be able to handle it very well. But that's a them problem. It's not a you problem. And know that you're very, very protected, and I only see you being more content emotionally. So even if you're single in this pile, I do see new love coming in for you very, very soon as a gift of you having to deal with this rat. I'm seeing a rat. So this could even be your past situationship for some of y'all. A little squealer. That's what I'm seeing. So let them be in the gutter where they belong, I guess. And you keep being the superstar that you are, by number two, because that's who you truly are. And I only see you shining brighter and brighter every day. Also, because this person is not draining you anymore. So keep up with your meditations, keep up with your protections. All those things are very, very important. We all forget from time to time. So just get them done whenever you have the time. It'll be very beneficial for you. You can even wear some protective jewelry. That would also help from just the negativity around you. Yeah. But I just see you zooming past ahead of all this. This is not going to really affect you. So you have nothing to truly worry about. Just take one day at a time and give yourself enough rest. And know what you're trying to achieve is something very, very great. And I don't think people will always tell you, or people might not even always acknowledge just how hard you work in what you're trying to create, because people just don't see the amount of energy you're giving it, the life force you're giving it. So definitely take some time out for yourself and be very vocal about it. be very vocal about your boundaries, and know that so you're creating something great for times to come for a lot of people to get a lot of wisdom out of, or get beauty out of, pile number two. So just keep doing what you're doing. I'm also seeing a paintbrush over here. So I think I think this is what your person has realized about you, and maybe you don't always realize about yourself, is you are a very powerful manifester, and you have been able to create just beauty through your magic in the toughest of situations. And if you have been if you have a, if you have been able to create so much beauty in such chaos, so now that you are in a better zone, how much more beauty can you create? Pile number two. I think this is what you need to realize about yourself, because this is what your person sees, and I think your person is very, very frightened about your bright future. So they really need to dissolve their ego, don't they? Yeah. So just keep doing what you're doing over here, pile number two, and don't let this person bother you. And I do feel you might not have to deal with someone like them, not at least at the same level that you had to in the past. So I think you also have some fear that you need to let go of over here to set yourself free. So be a little more open to new people in your life and just see where things lead you, instead of you having a fixed vision of, is this my soulmate? And if not, then I'm not going to entertain them. So just be a little more open to love. That's also a message for you particularly. So take what resonates. Yeah. Yeah. And I think my vision is going blank. So yeah, any other messages? Speak your truth. I'm seeing a lot of blue. Just really, really clearly speak your truth. Be very clear about your boundaries, and you'll be okay. You'll be more than okay. You'll be amazing. I number two. Yeah, that's all I see. So again, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below. So you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And definitely do go head over to Capricorn Venus's tarot channel to check out the reading that she did on what have you made your person realize. And definitely do go head over to her, subscribe to her, go show her lots of love, let her know you came from Tarot Yogi, and I will see you guys in our next reading. Thank you. Hello, if you chose pile 3, this is your crystal ball reading on what has your person realized about you. And this is a collaboration between Capricorn Venus and me, where she's going to be looking at what have you made your person realize. So definitely do go head over to her channel, check out the collaboration video. I will leave a link to it in the title of this video, and I will leave a link to her channel in the description box below. So definitely do go head over to her channel, go show her lots of love. And having said that, we'll definitely get to channeling right away. Just give me a minute and we'll get to it. Okay, pile number 3. So what I'm seeing right away is the color yellow, and I'm seeing a lion. So I feel this person has realized that they cannot truly shake your confidence. I think this person has really, really tried their best to shake your confidence, to sort of break you at a very foundational level, and they realize that they have failed miserably. And they haven't just failed miserably, they have attracted themselves into a ditch that they have dug themselves, and they realize that they cannot get out of it right now. And yes, a big part of them blames you, but I do think this person has a little bit of self-realization, where they do realize that it is because of all the horrible things they put you through that they are in the state right now that they are in. And this person is definitely still not fessing up and being honest about the situation. They're definitely not being truthful. I think they're still being very stubborn, and for a lot of y'all, I feel still continuing to be a man child, and they're just not ready to see the light. And I think this person learns lessons generally in the most difficult way possible, but I think you really increase the level of difficulty for them. And I do feel you're not the first person they messed with. They've definitely messed with other people before. I definitely feel that over here. Pile number three, and maybe there was a time where you really let this person get to you, where you really give this person a lot of power over you, but they're realizing that that is not the case anymore, and it almost seems like you have left them on the shore and you're traveling to somewhere new. So if you aren't already traveling or moving, I do see you doing that. I definitely see you moving cities over here, and this is a hard realization they're going to have about you, that you're honestly living the life that they always dreamed of, despite them really pulling you down and really hitting you where it hurts. So this person does feel a little guilty, but they still somehow turn it into something negative, and this person could also be very gossipy. They could have spread a lot of rumors about you, especially if this was a romantic situation, which I do feel it was for a lot of y'all. So I do feel this person might have even spoken a lot of false things to their friends about you because their friends found you attractive too. So, and I feel you're only growing up since you have been with this person. I think you were really at your lowest with this person, and I think this person really took a lot of pride in that. And they really felt as if they were fooling you, but they realized that that is not the case. They do realize that you do see through it all, and you are also the kind of person that might even forgive them, but you will never forget. So there was a lot of undermining you that they did, which is honestly turning out to be very costly for them, because they really underestimated a master over here. And I only see you refining whatever you're doing over here. I only see you getting more successful, and even for a lot of y'all, I see you climbing up the corporate ladder or going viral, whatever it is for it to your situation. And like I said, there is this feeling of jealousy, because deep down your person feels as if they can truly never live up to doing the things that they want to do the way you do it, because you're very unique, you're in your own lane, you don't really bother people, and you shine regardless. You don't call for attention, attention just follows you. In fact, I think you are the kind of person who doesn't enjoy attention. And I think this person is definitely the opposite, where they really have a hole in their heart, so they try to fill it with approval and acceptance from other people. But even if they get that, they're not wise enough to realize that they're actually getting acceptance and love that they're craving, because they're so used to their devious ways. So now I'm seeing a man walk, and he's hit by like a farmer's tilling tool, almost hitting him in the head. That's what I'm seeing over here. So this person has definitely made the wrong choices, so to speak, and it almost seems like the web that they were setting up for you to sort of make you cave in has become a trap for them. So the trap they created for you, they have fallen into it themselves, and they're realizing that they cannot come out of it as easily as they thought. But I still feel I still feel this person is a very egotistical, especially if they took some money from you in the past. They don't feel remorseful, and they don't want to return it to you, even if they say they do. So that will be a very specific message for someone over here. Or they could even lie that you took money from them. This person is a big fat liar over here. I definitely feel that. And this person is only lying because they're so insecure. And does you cannot truly help someone who doesn't want to be helped. And I don't see this person wanting to be helped. I think they definitely want to get out of the ditch that they are in, but I think even if they get out of it, pile number three, I think they're going to still continue to keep up with their rat behavior. They're still going to behave like a cockroach, I feel. And I think it's also divinely orchestrated, them falling into this metaphorical ditch over here. That's what I'm seeing. So even if this person comes at you with puppy eyes and a sad face and expects you to clean up the mess that they are in, please don't. Please don't. Let this person truly learn their lesson. And really hope that they learn their lesson and know that anything that has anything this person has taken away from you, whether it be money, whether it be love, whether it be whatever, it's gonna come back to you tenfold. You're going to be truly blessed in that section. And for some of y'all, I also see a new car. I see a nice new car and I see a white car. So take what resonates. Yeah. I'm also seeing a red car. So maybe a red car for some of y'all and a white car for the others. I would honestly like both. What about you? Let me know. So you have only to look forward to things. You only have you truly have to just look forward to great things coming into your life right now. And you'll truly get what you want over here. Pile number three. There's a real promise of that. Like I said, I see a lot of y'all traveling, a lot of y'all changing jobs, and not just changing jobs, but also getting promoted to a better job over here. So if you are in a workplace right now that is not very conducive to you, I don't see you being there for very, very long. I definitely see you switch. Definitely this year. So that might be a very specific message for someone over here because I'm seeing someone sitting in the office working alone. So that won't be the case. You're definitely coming into a much more happier place where you will also enjoy going to work, which you're not maybe enjoying right now. I think you're also very burnt out and tired, so you really need to rest and just keep doing you. And I think very unintentionally you have taught this person a lot of lessons. So definitely check out Capricorn Venus's reading on this. I think it would be very interesting to see what have you taught them because you've definitely taught them a few things and you've helped them even realize a lot of things about their own childhood. So I don't think they really like the kind of person they're seeing themselves to be in the mirror right now because now I'm seeing a kid and I'm seeing a very typical kid where we all know that one kid in our childhood where even if the kid was like a complete brat, the mother would be like, oh my god, my kid could never do that. So I feel maybe this was also the upbringing of your person. So they find it very difficult to keep themselves accountable. Let's just say that. So they're having some very, very difficult realizations. So it would be very interesting to see what Capricorn Venus has to say on this. Yeah. And I think you still maybe wonder why you had to deal with someone like this, but understand that it was a part of your karmic contract. I am seeing two scrolls, so I feel this is a contract you had with each other, maybe from a past life. And I see that you have struggled a lot, and this wasn't your first person to sort of betray you like this, but I definitely feel this is the last. I definitely see that. I think the next person you're going to be with is going to truly be the one if you're single. Or if this was a friend or a situation like that, you will be able to attract in a better person that you're truly going to feel one with. So for a lot of you, this could even be a best friend or a lover. Fit it to your situation, whatever you need over here. You will get that. And even both for a lot of y'all. So be very, very hopeful right now. Don't let this person bring you down ever again. I think that is really the message. And I think that is what they're realizing that they have really failed very miserably. And they do realize they are a laughing stock. They do have that much of an awareness. So I think this person is really trying to do whatever damage control they can, but they need to realize that they're in a sinking ship, which they're not clearly realizing. So that's that. Again. For a lot of y'all, I do feel this was a karmic twin flame, you might even say. So now you'll actually meet your real twin flame because I'm seeing two flames again. So I do feel you're going to come together with your person very, very soon if that is what you're looking for. And I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but that must really be an important message for someone. And I do feel you and your person are definitely connected at your heart with a string. So even if it might seem very difficult, you don't have to worry about the details. Things will work themselves out at the right time. And I think the right time is coming very, very soon for you. So just don't give up right now. Don't stop. Just charge full ahead in what you're trying to achieve. And the next thing you know, you will be next to your person. And I think this other person who could be your ex, they're realizing this, that you definitely have a lot of options, but you're definitely waiting for the one, and you don't seem to be in a hurry, because if you wanted to date someone, you could have dated someone. But for a lot of y'all, you're choosing to keep yourself single, which honestly gets to your ex for a lot of y'all even more, because that's a real blow to their ego that they cannot tolerate. Yeah. So you just have more and more blessings coming towards you, and this person is not going to affect you in any sort of real way. And if you have any mutuals, I think if they haven't picked your side, then you need to let them go. You need to completely cut out this person in every way possible. It would be more difficult if it's family, but try your best. You don't need any of this energy, because you're stepping into a very bright and a very lucrative time in your life, and you're not going to have people bringing you down. In fact, you will have people now that will raise you and help you, give you a helping hand whenever you need it, just the way you have been giving it to a lot of people. There's definitely a lot of light worker, shadow worker energy over here as well. So know whatever you're doing is going to have a great impact on a lot of people, and realize that more about yourself, because everyone else can see it. I think you're so busy doing what you're doing that you don't realize. And I think this other loser is really jealous of all the all the amazing places you will get to be in, because there's definitely a feeling of you going places. You going to great places over here by number 3. So just keep killing it. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's all I see. I see you speaking up more. I see you communicating more, and I see you getting more intuitive. So that's also like a blessing and a gift you're going to be awakening to very, very soon. Yeah, that's all. And a lot of heart healing for you. So just be open to love. Be open to love in whatever capacity you get to experience it. It doesn't just always have to be romantic. Just be open to love. It could be just you taking a walk alone and having a conversation with a tree, or you petting a wild cat, whatever it is. So be open to those things, because those things will heal you. That's what you need right now, pile number 3. That's also what I'm seeing. For a lot of y'all, you could even have pets. So spend more time with your pets. That's all. So again, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you really like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. If you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below. So you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And definitely do go head over to Capricorn Venus's tarot channel to check out what have you made your person realize. And definitely do go head over to her channel, go show her lots of love, let her know you came from Tarot Yogi, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Thank you.